Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing a recent announcement brought to us courtesy of LEGO themselves and my concerns, but also my optimism towards this announcement. So obviously, as I'm sure many of you guys know at this point, Ninjago Legacy is officially confirmed to return for 2026 with a new wave of Ninjago Legacy sets, which is rather exciting. Of course, 2026 is the 15th anniversary year for Ninjago, so Legacy coming back makes a ton of sense, and we have heard about the anniversary sets for quite some time. We've spent countless videos talking about what these anniversary sets could be. Right now, we have 4 confirmed in total, but it's looking like we will get at least 7, as we also recently got a reveal for 7 anniversary minifigures that you can collect throughout this entire wave. I assume, like the 10th anniversary Ninjago sets, each of the Legacy sets will have 1 golden minifigure, with again 7 in total. 3 for winter 2026, 1 for spring 2026, and 3 then for summer 2026. We also have a vague set list for the summertime as well, with not much confirmed so far, but now we can infer that 3 of these will at least be Ninjago Legacy sets, which again, all of this is very, very exciting, and I'm very optimistic that LEGO will deliver when it comes to not only the aforementioned collectible minifigures, but the sets themselves. So far, they sound really cool. A 4-weapons blacksmith shop, that's been on my wish list of sets for a while. The Old Town, while we still don't know what exactly that is, has a lot of potential, being a massive Ninjago set. Very much could be inspired by Jamanakai Village, or maybe a Ninjago City set that kind of takes cues from classic Ninjago architecture. The 15th anniversary character display sounds awesome as well. Sounds like a good way to get the anniversary minifigures just in general. And for Lloyd's Titan mech, again, while not my first choice to receive a Legacy remake of sorts, assuming that this is based off of the Season 11 one, it does still sound like it could be a decent upgrade. However, and a very big however here, as exciting as this is also one of the easiest things for LEGO to mess up, and I'm kind of fearful that they will, just given LEGO's track record and their lack of communication and understanding when it comes to Ninjago fans and what exactly they desire. Don't get me wrong, I am over the moon that Ninjago Legacy is back. Ninjago Legacy is one of my favorite things that Ninjago has ever introduced. The concept of going back and revamping older sets for the modern day is genius. It lets older fans experience the sets that they love once again, and it gives new fans a chance to experience those sets for the very first time. However, Ninjago Legacy the first time around was very much cancelled prematurely, being replaced by the far lesser Ninjago Core. Now, since Ninjago Legacy is back, I do wonder how long it'll last. Surely this is not going to be just for the 15th anniversary year, right? If Ninjago Legacy is back in full, surely it's not going to be canceled again at the end of this year, right? Well, I mean, I could totally see LEGO just doing Ninjago Legacy just for this year and not doing any Legacy sets after this year. There's no word yet if in 2027 Ninjago Legacy will continue, but honestly, I could see LEGO pulling the plug again after this year and doing something completely different. And honestly, when you think about it, there might be too much coming up for Ninjago to the point where Ninjago Legacy might not actually have a place after the anniversary year. In 2027, we will be getting the Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 5 sets, as wild as that sounds. 2027 will definitely see the release of Dragons Rising Season 5 and the sets associated with it. Not to mention, right now, the Ninjago movie, the upcoming live-action one, is rumored to be releasing also in 2027. With that in mind, LEGO would also, more likely than not, want to release sets for the movie, like they did with the first Ninjago movie, which saw a massive promotion spanning many waves itself. Is there even time for Ninjago Legacy then? in this environment pretty much dominated by Dragons Rising and the upcoming live-action Ninjago movie. Honestly, there's probably not going to be room, which is just terrible. It's not like Ninjago gets that many sets every single year. Obviously, they're only going to be able to run a couple of sub-themes at one given time. So again, with Ninjago Legacy, it's very likely that after 2026, after the 15th anniversary year, there will just not be any Ninjago Legacy sets. At least maybe not until the next big anniversary, which would be the 2031 20th anniversary of Ninjago? That seems just insane, but it's right around the corner. Ninjago will probably last that long. And I'm not the biggest fan of that idea. The idea that Ninjago Legacy is just this thing that LEGO can return to every single major anniversary, and that's it. With that being said though, if the Ninjago Legacy window is very limited, if it's only meant for 2026, I'm really hoping that we get at least some decent sets. Going back to the list, we already have a pretty solid lineup. But again, we only have 3 sets remaining, so I really hope those last 3 sets are exciting and worth the Ninjago Legacy slot. We do have rumors of a massive monastery set, which I would just adore. I would also love to see the original 3 dragons, aside from Flame, obviously, who did get a Legacy remake, Wisp, Shard, and Rocky. Not sure how likely that is unless they want to make the final 3 sets those final 3 dragons. At that point, I think I'd rather have a monastery set, but I digress. I really hope they just don't do random junk for the last 3 slots here. I really hope they go back and give remakes and updates to sets that desperately need it, and with the range now extended to Season 11, we have many seasons of Ninjago that LEGO could pull from for Legacy, and I really hope they pick, again, sets that either need a remake or sets that would look great being updated for the modern day. Again, the Garmatron is at the top of my wish list too. That set desperately needs a remake. The original is not good at all. I'm also hoping that for the anniversary collectible minifigures, maybe they could pull some surprises there. I know it's very likely right now that it's probably just going to be Wu and the 6 Ninja, which, I mean, it would make sense for the anniversary and all, but a lot of people have been saying that maybe it could be the first Spinjitzu master, and maybe 6 minifigures of characters that still need figures. I would like that, Dr. Julian, throw him in there, maybe the original Master of Lightning, Jay's birth mom, throw her in there too. Anything would work in my opinion, but I very much think it's just going to be Master Wu and the 6 Ninja. I really hope then they are at least different from the 10th anniversary collectible minifigures. So overall, I am very much excited for Ninjago Legacy's comeback. As a huge fan of Legacy, again, this news is very exciting to me, very much opening the door for a lot of possibilities, but also a lot of disappointment. If Ninjago Legacy is only around for the 15th anniversary year, which it honestly kind of seems like that's going to be the case, that will be extremely disappointing. The comeback that we waited for is already very limited, but with that being said, everyone, what exactly do you guys think? I've rambled enough for today's video. I do appreciate you guys listening, though. I did want to, again, just express my pure, raw thoughts and my concerns about Ninjago Legacy's comeback. What exactly do you guys think, though? Leave all of your thoughts down below. What are your hopes for Ninjago Legacy's return in 2026, and what are your greatest fears? Again, as exciting as this is, I think it's very easy for LEGO to mess this up and make it underwhelming. But leave all of your thoughts down below, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys again very soon. Peace.